So he's been trained with me for over 6 months now. He had severe winged scapula, all sorts of shoulder problems.
Yeah, a lot of shoulder problems, like rounded shoulder, pinching all the time, my trap killing me everywhere, when I stand a lot. And yeah, and then I came to Zach.
And we're going to show you today, he's at an advanced level. So we're going to show you where we started with him and how far he's progressed as far as the winged scapula goes. Because it's basically completely eliminated, except in a couple different positions that are more advanced. And that's the next level for him. And then once he masters that, he'll have the winged scapula pretty much fixed. So let's just start. We're going to show you the milker. He's mastered the milker, but what he started with, show them what you started with, and pull this over so they can see the trap. Good. So this is the main exercise we start people out, and show them how slouched you were in the beginning. So he would have to slouch, and we showed this in other videos, where he could flatten this, and then over time he would work his way up. He'd come up a little bit, right there, rest. And right there it would pop out, but he's learned to really learn how to control it. And now if you come back just a little bit, and now see, look, he's completely upright, and look at how flat that is. There's absolutely no winging. And Albi, it would wing out like this, correct?
Here.
Yeah, he can't even get it to wing anymore. We'll show you the other positions where it does wing.
Yeah.
And now, good, lift the chest, and you see how there's no winging. So now he's ready for the milker. But he's already mastered the milker, so we're going to show you that now. If he lifts his chest, look at that. It's completely flat. There's no winging. But when he started, go ahead. So when he started with the milker, it's a harder exercise. You'd have to slouch forward a little bit to where he could flatten, and then go ahead, lift a little tiny bit, so not even less. And then he'd go there, and if we saw it winging, he'd go back down. And then if it wasn't winging, he'd come back up. And now all the way up, and boom, look at that. Look at how nice that is, okay? So this is pure mastery of the winged scapula from this position. But now that he's got that down, there's higher level stuff that we have to move on to get him to control the wing even more. From a horizontal abduction, like a rear delt, but it's more out to the side. It's like a milker out to the side, which will show you that. It's called the posture fly, okay? Single arm posture fly. So we're going to show you that. Size, what we're doing is we're basically just taking it out to the side here like this, okay? About 45 degrees here. And then we're pushing down, and we're trying to get that, we're trying to feel it here, but also the most important thing when you have winged scapula is, where is it not winging, right? So if he brings it back too far, you're going to notice that it wings out. So we got to find a position where it's not going to wing. And the other important thing is elbow has to be in front of the shoulder. So at no point, even if my shoulder goes back, look, the elbow's always staying in front. You don't want to go like this because that's going to cause this. All right, so we're going to take a look here. So watch, if you get in a little closer, go ahead. So look, it's starting to wing here. So I'm going to push that forward, push. You feel there. That's where he can control the wing. You see? You feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, go where it wings. Now look, he's getting a little bit more control. Now really let the shoulder roll back. Look. So look at that. You see how it's starting to wing out there? So that's what we're trying to learn how to control.
I need to stay here.
So yeah, so push down. So I'm going to push there. Look at how he's got it here. That's where he can learn to flatten it. Okay, and rest. And so then we're going to do a drill. So I'm going to have him go where there's no winging whatsoever. And then I'm going to have him where he's got to kind of round forward a little bit. Then what I'm going to have him do is just lift his chest like an inch or two, where it just starts coming out a little tiny bit, but he can stay in control. I'm going to have him hold that for a second or two, and then I'm going to have him go back down to the perfect spot. What happens is over the course of a month, he's going to learn how to then come up a little bit higher, and then eventually all the way up where I can go, and there's no winging whatsoever. That's going to take about 2 months with this exercise to be able to do that.
It's kind of counterintuitive to be here and press.
Yes. Then you got to learn. Right. He's got to learn how to come up. with his chest. So sink and then learn to come up. So go to the perfect spot. Yes. So that's really good right there. And now lift the chest. So he's got better control now. It's not winging. Come in a little closer. Right there, it's winging a little too much, so now come back down. Come forward. There, do you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Here. Right there, good. And now lift the chest and right, good. Look, see how he's learning to control it as it comes up. That's pretty good. That's not winging. It's just starting to wing. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Right about now. Okay, now come back down. Nope, it's got to come more forward. There. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Good. And now up. Okay, rest. So that's the process now he has to go in. And even if I do this through video call, I can see it popping out. You'll have your video on you. You can see it popping out. But when I push it in like this physically, if you have a partner behind you and we're on that level and I'm doing it through video, that's another good way to do it too. But you don't need somebody there. You can see it. He just can't see it. He doesn't have a mirror. Rest. Let's take a look at the other side so you can see what it looks like with a no winging. The left side doesn't wing. So see how there's no winging. He's back here. Bend that a little bit more and good. And he's staying in control. Feel that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, let it come back a little bit more. Lift the chest. Right there. Good. That's in control. That looks healthy. That looks normal. And notice how, look, the elbows in the front, his chest is lifted, and he's pushing down at that 45 degrees here. He's not like this. It's not a rotator cuff exercise. Elbow in front of the shoulder, and he pushes down. You feel that?
Yeah.
He's totally in control there. It looks really good. Yep. Okay, rest.
I also bend more. It's also making a difference. When I did it by myself, I'd be here with the forearm.
Right, he was like this. You gotta, this has to stay parallel with the floor. And again, this is all in the app. This is very detailed in the app when you get to this stage. This is 6 months into it. Okay, so you gotta realize, like, he's not gonna start with this. He's advanced, he can understand it. Let's go back to the other side and do one more set there.